Ken Porter, Shawn here with the Boxing Voice. How you doing, Ken? I'm going to jump right into it. Danny Garcia, who fights this Saturday, moving up to 147. He said a comment about Shawn that Shawn is tailor-made for him and that he'll counterpunch him all day. What are your feelings on that, Ken?
Hey, we can change the name from Showtime to Tailor-Made. Shawn Tailor-Made Porter. We're getting a red eye out tonight. We're headed to New York. We expect to be sitting ringside. I have absolutely no problem with us, instead of going to some after party, we can go ahead and work out the details of this fight. Matter of fact, we don't have to work out no details. We'll go ahead and accept the fight, Danny. I'm not concerned about the money. I'm not concerned about the belt or anything like that. Just tell us where to be at, and we'll be there so we can make this fight. It's easy.
Danny puts a lot of butts in the seats in New York. Would you guys be willing to go up to Brooklyn?
We love New York. We go to Brooklyn. No problem. Let's do it. Absolutely.
What about his opponent, Paulie Malignaggi? He's coming off the most brutal loss of his career to Shawn. Can Paulie come back one more time and turn the clock, or do you not see that happening?
You know what? Good luck to Paulie. I don't think he's going to be able to win the fight. Good luck to him. He's going to have to do a whole lot more than what he's previously shown, and I'm not just talking about Shawn's fight. I mean, in order to get a decision against Danny, you're really going to have to work extremely hard. I think Paulie knows that going into the fight. Whether or not he has that to be able to do that, I think he'll pull a lot of tricks out of the bag, and he'll make it an exciting, make it a great fight. But I don't see him winning the decision if it goes to the cards.
You said it'll be tough for him to get a decision against Danny.
Yeah.
Is that in part because of his recent fights with Lamont Peterson, Mauricio Herrera, where some people thought he should have lost, but the judges gave him the victory? I
see Danny getting some very questionable decisions, and I'm the type of person that I'm gonna tell my guy that he's got to do more than what's expected to win a fight, especially in a situation when you're going up against a guy who's had some questionable decisions. So I don't know that Paulie can pull that part of it out. He can pull a lot of things out of the hat, but I don't know if he can do that.
Now, obviously, you guys think you'll defeat Danny Garcia if he would accept the fight against you guys. But what do you think of him as a fighter? He hasn't looked great lately at 140. Do you think coming up to 147 he could be a serious factor?
I think he's a great fighter, no doubt. Great young man, I love the father-son duo. We should do it together, my kid against your kid, and we should go ahead and make it happen. They said we're tailor-made. That sounds to me like we should go ahead and make a fight. I have absolutely no problem with making that fight. He's coming up to 47. We welcome that. We would love to have that opportunity. We will come to Brooklyn. That's not a problem either. So I'm looking forward to an opportunity to talk to him about that this Saturday night.